Name, Jaws. Did you see it? Yeah, cool. I saw it again. I wasn't going to do a review of it because it's old, but it was re-released. I saw it at the cinema. It counts. One sentence summary. A police chief who doesn't like the water must save a small town from a big shark. Could you beat the villain? Could I beat Bruce the Shark? That's his actual name. Go and look it up. You don't pick a fight with someone at their house because it leaves them or leaves you open to them saying you're a mahasna. And obviously the shark lives in the sea. That's his house. And it's unlikely that sharks are going to come onto the land, but you can still even the odds a bit. So in the film, there's a bit where Brody's on the beach. He wanted to close the beach. He's all nervous. And then he didn't get to close it because the mayor and everyone's like, look, don't close the beaches, otherwise bloody tourism. So he's on the beach. He's sad. He's like, listen, Michael, my son, don't go in the sea. Go in the pond, which is a little like bay area by the coast. And then there's a sinister dude in a rowboat. I'm sure in the 70s that looked fine, but he's just a random old man that comes up to the boys. He's like, you boys need any help? And then Bruce the Shark swims in there, chomps the man, everyone's scared, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so keep that in mind. Later in the week, probably, Brody, yeah, it must have been like the next day or something. Anyway, Brody is on the boat with Hooper and Quinn. The boat's the Orca. And he's doing his chumming, and then and he's all like, we're going to need a bigger boat. At that point, I'd be like, right, fuck this, right? We're going back into the land. We're going to have a think about this, because that was a massive shark. So what I would have done is I'd chum the pond, which we know Bruce the Shark can get in. Brucey swims in, you block off the entrance, you deal with him when he can't go anywhere, and you can stand on the land. That seems like a very, very smart plan. I'm not even an expert shark hunter. Right, and then after watching Jaws, I decided to write a worthy sequel, Jaws 6, Jaws Legacy. And that's how they solve it. But spoiler alert, at the end of that, turns out that people are the real monsters. Think about it. Anyway, so how would I improve this film? It's so good, isn't it? It's so good, it's well good. It's practically perfect considering like how much of an absolute bitch it was to make. And the reason you don't see the shark a lot is because the bloody shark model didn't work. Oh. Anyway, a couple of little points though. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but who drew the picture of the little boy getting eaten by a shark at the council meeting where they were talking about the Alex Kinner boy getting eaten by a shark? I think it was Quinn, and it's kind of a dick move, right? Speaking of the mad fisherman, he smashes the Orca's radio, the boat's radio, in a fit of madness because he's all like, bloody, I'm going to get this shark myself. But then, if you think about it, yeah, he's gone insane trying to catch the shark, Moby Dick style. But he also gets 10 grand if he lives long enough to kill the shark and cash in the check. So what I would have done is the trio of shark hunters, they harpoon the sharks and barrels are attached to the harpoon by a cable. One of those kegs kind of flies across the ship and it spanks Brody in the face, which he takes like an absolute champ, by the way. It knocks his glasses off, but he's like, yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I would have had that one flying across the boat, break the radio antenna. That way they can't call for help and it's not basically suicide. Also, Hooper should have died. He dies in the book after having an affair with Brody's wife. The morals of that aside, all he does in the film is ghost out for the final confrontation. He's like, well, that looks a bit dangerous, so I'll just stay down here for a while. And then he appears right at the end so Brody can have someone to talk to on his way back to shore. He should have just died. And he never appears in any of the sequels or in Jaws Legacy, the unpublished and unrequested good sequel. Anyway, rating out of 5 beers, 1.